Set your mind on fire. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about linking other languages into our HTML file. Now, this is the last video in a series of videos that explain HTML at a very basic level, and you can view those by going to my profile. You can click the link right below this and go to my videos and check those out if you want to. If not, that's fine too. But we're not going to be talking about how to write CSS in this video, or JavaScript, neither one. If you want to do that, go to, again, like I said, go to my page, look at my videos. I've got other videos on how to write that code. Today we're just going to be talking about how to link it into HTML, and it's really, really simple. We've talked about these tags here, right? And they can have attributes. Those attributes are denoted by just saying the name and then equals the value. And the value is almost always in quotes. That changes a little bit with HTML5, but for now we'll just leave them in there because that works. So let's take a look at what these different attributes are. Link is different than script. Script is going to be something that... it's going to be a functional script, not a style script. And the difference between those is a functional script is going to react to input. And a style script is different. It's going to, before, say, when the browser reads, it reads this line, it reads this line, it reads this line, and then it reads this link line. What it's going to do is it's going to go and it's going to keep all the values in here. Essentially, it keeps them in mind when it goes through and styles the rest of this page. So, but there's no function involved there. It doesn't react to any user input. So, this, we're going to be using what's called CSS, which is Cascading Style Sheets. And it is just how you style the document. And I have a whole set of videos that you can see on my page. If you click the link below, click the link to my page below, and you can see how to write that. Those are called, we talked about, they're called cascading style sheets. And so we have to tell the HTML what the relationship between the file that we're referencing and this document that we're currently executing, the HTML document, we have to say what the relationship between those are. And it is a style sheet. So we just have to write in style sheet. There are two types of links you need to remember. One is link with a relationship of style sheet, and the other one is link with a relationship of icon. And that's what's called a favicon or a favorite icon. It's that little, you can see it here. It's this right here. You get that. So those are the two that you need to know. The other tag that we're going to talk about today is the script tag. Now, the script tag can do one of two things. Just like, actually, the link tag has a kind of a sister tag called the style tag. And that makes it so we can write CSS straight into the document. The script tag actually just does that all in one. You can either say script, we have to set the language, we have to tell it we're writing in JavaScript. Text/JavaScript is usually what you want to write, just in case you put in something in quotes like that. It needs to know that there's text involved in there too. So language is text JavaScript, that's pretty simple. Source, we don't have to set. We can actually just say that, and then right here, some JavaScript. Any JavaScript, we could put it in there. And that would work just fine. It would work exactly the same as putting in like this when I get back to it. It can reference it just like that. And that will reference the actual file. And these are what we call relative pointers here. If we set it up like this, say I had a folder in here. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Named JS, it would reference a file inside this folder called JS, called somefile.js. And that's different than saying, like, themodernwebdesigner.com .js slash subfile.js. So say that's where our file is, but we are in slash, like, I run Drupal. That would be what it looks like if we wanted to get to this right here, but we just wrote that relative pointer. If we're in the folder Drupal, like our index file, and I'm sorry, I'm being kind of confusing here. If this index.html is inside the folder Drupal, but alongside the folder Drupal, if it's like this, where, and that's not how I wanted that, but if it's like this, and then we have our index.html inside of Drupal, right? And we wanted to reference this file here, we'd have to do you either reference it directly and type out the whole, HTTP and then, the whole thing, or you would write ... slash, and that command, that ... slash, ... moves it up one folder. It's like when you're in Windows Explorer, when you're in the Finder in Mac, and actually the Finder in Mac doesn't actually have this button. You hit up. It goes up one level. So that was long and over-explained, but now you get it. So that is basically all you need to know about including other languages inside of HTML. And again, we'll get into how to script those languages later on. They're both very, CSS not so much, but JavaScript is a very involved language that has a lot of stuff you can do with it. CSS can be to one extent or another, but I'm going to make a set of videos on those as well. So thanks for watching. That's it for HTML. This is the last video. So now you know enough to write out a page that sections out content. We don't know CSS yet, but you can section out your content. So if you want to go from here and watch the CSS videos, then I think you're going to really get a good grasp on how to make a web page. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you like the videos. If not, that's fine too. But thanks for watching.